All right, traders. Todd here from the Trading Authority, just sending you into the weekend with a couple of VS1 signals uh, called out today in the live trader training room. First of all, we'll start off here in the Dow Jones. Now, this is a signal that trades across multiple markets, multiple time frames, primarily focused in our room on a daily basis on the indexes. The Dow 3-minute here requires different settings. You can see here that we've got the DST high and low of the first hour. And then as I hit the replay button in each signal, you'll see the VS1 setup occurs on this candle at 8:45. The signal occurred on the 8:48 candle, and then the actual entry candle right here. So at 8:51, it shows long entries. Now, a couple of things. Stops are placed always below the market. It's always a buy-side trade. 13,747 is the stop. Number 2, 3 contracts on the trade. Scalping contract, target 1. Trading contract, target 2. And then the extended contract, target 3. So when you see these targets over on the right-hand side, we also discussed this live in the room about number rounding strategies. So as I hit the replay, you'll see that the market rallies into target 1 right here for plus 13 points. At that point, cancel and replace the stops, and now the stop resting here is only on 2 contracts. Continue the playback. We rally up into and hit target 2. And you'll see here, as soon as target 2 is met, 13,758 is the trail stop. So the model automatically is going to trail the stop based on the parameters set up inside of the model. And then we rally into and grab target 3 for about plus 70 points. So now the trail stop's canceled, all flat. Now we'll continue forward here. This is right after the news event. Wound up with PPI, CPI over the last 2 days. Came in with industrial production, capacity utilization, and then finalized the news for the week at 9 o'clock with Michigan sentiment about 5 points lower than expected. Even with that, we rallied, witching with options expiration, and now we start to pull back. Now we have a 70% buy signal setting up right here, another one of the signals that's one of our proprietary trades. Market pulls back down, and again, you'll see another VS1 setup and signal. Now, this one occurs during lunchtime at 11:57. And again, you'll note stop, target, target, target. So as we continue forward, we get a little pop right here to 87s. Didn't quite get to the 89 target, and then we get a volume spike that not only takes out the stop for the loss, but also sets up another qualified trade signal. And you see that it presses down into a 127 projection I had drawn in earlier in the session. And now during this signal, we rally into and hit both targets 1, target 2. And then as we continue to press higher, you'll see right here, this will give you the indication of target 3. Now, this automatically, again, trails the stop. So for the day right here, the VS1 and the Dow Jones, 2 for 3, with the trail stop taken out right here for about plus 45 on the final. That closes down the day on the Dow Jones. Now, I want to show you here, this is the mini Russell 3-minute chart. And just like you saw in the Dow, there's the VS1 setup. Market just moved into an oversold condition, slightly lower lows for the session. There's the signal and entry. And then again, this one rallies into and tags the static target 1 and 2 right here. And then with that, as soon as target 2 is met, it's going to trail stops. And you can see the trail stop come in right there at 8:45.40. Market pulls back down into and hits the trail stop, which is a little bit better than break even. And then finally, S&P 500. S&P 500 fired a VS1 signal right here that was qualified after a news event and lunchtime. And this one rallied into the initial target and then pulled back into and was exited there at what we call a time of day exit. The time of day exit, you can see it back here behind. I'll go ahead and hit the replay mode here in eSignal so you can actually see that. That's going to replay the data exactly as it showed up during the trading session. And you can see that at the close of the 3 o'clock candle, or 3:01, TOD is time of day, so 15:48 It just takes the close of the 3 o'clock candle and shows that as the exit. So pretty active day in the VS1, incredibly active week this week in the VS1. Nice profits across the board in the indexes. significant structure move. And then I'll close it down with you here. You see that we moved into a short entry sell on one of the swing plays I called out in the room. And this is what we call an offer zone. As this guy rallied into the S&P 500, a point of Fibonacci Ratian confluence, we had the 707 retracement at the 127 projection. That's the bottom part of the offer zone for 1540 sell. And then it rallied into the top part for the 1549 sell, 1618 projection, 886 retracement. Traders that left these in over the weekend have stops resting around 59.25. Targets back into 41.25 and then an extended move down into 23. If we break higher and move through the 56, 58 area, then we're going to look for pullbacks into higher lows for long entries and off to new structure highs and new contract highs for this year in the S&P 500. So click on the link, spend some time with us in our live trading room, and we'll see you next week.